Hey gang, it's Andy from Cocktail Hour. With me is
Hi, I'm Rev.
Susan Meagher here,
and Susan
coming to
Meagher.
you
Yes,
from Brooklyn, New York.
I'm having major technical difficulties on this end, folks. So I'm going to probably have a little delay, but we didn't want to restart this show. We want to get it going, so I apologize for my issues. But I'm really happy to be here.
Yay!
So, I'm also happy to be here. Sorry, everybody, for the last 10 minutes or 15 minutes. We've been battling trying to get everybody here and on, and it's been a Wednesday. It's been a Wednesday, but it's about to get better because one of our favorite people is here to talk about one of our favorite things, new books.
Yay!
Yep.
New
So
books.
here's the schnazzy cover for Susan's new book, Out of Whack, and it's as as you would come to expect, a hefty tome. And I understand, and we should maybe wait to talk about this, but I don't care about following rules. So now I've not. Okay, I've been really busy, really busy, really busy. I read an early draft of it. I haven't read the final draft yet, but I keep seeing people talking about there's an extra bit.
Yes, there is. My editor didn't like the epilogues. I had two epilogues. One that was just a month or two after the climax, and one that was 5 years later. And she thought they ruined the pace and the punch at the end. So I put them on my website and put a link at the end of the book saying if you want to read more, go to the website.
Very nice. So it's almost kind of like what we talked about a year or so ago.
Yes. And when she suggested that, I thought of the prescience of Sherry the Rev. That's what I thought. That was my first thought.
Awesome. I have good ideas. Just
You
ask
did?
me, I'll tell you.
You did.
So do you want to tell us what the book's about?
Sure. It's about a mild-mannered accountant from Brooklyn, New York, where I am at this moment, who inadvertently gets a little bit involved with some Russian gangsters. She works for an accounting firm that has been doing accounting for these gangsters unbeknownst to her. She's in the wrong place at the right time, gets her butt kicked, and when she's hiding from these guys, she meets a travel writer, and they together, after a tough couple of days, together they continue to run from the mob until they finally are able to stop running. Oh, spoiler alert! They didn't both die.
Oops, this is live.
Oops. Ah! Yes.
Okay,
Everyone's alive at the end.
I think we lost Andy.
Come back.
Yeah, I think we lost Andy. Oh, no, there she is. Okay.
Yay.
I'm still here, but I'm still having major technical difficulties. So I'm only hearing like every third or fourth word you guys are saying.
Oh,
Well, only about 30% of what I say has any meaning, so that should work.
you're perfect, and you probably missed the spoiler. So-
spoilers. No spoilers.
No spoilers!
So this book is a little bit different than what you normally do, right?
It
And
is.
it kind of pushed you out of your comfort zone. And I don't know if you want to talk about this or not, but and if you don't, that's totally fine. But I believe somebody didn't believe that you could do it, and then it became, even more of a challenge to finish the book.
Oh, well, that's in the direction of the truth.
Okay.
My friend Blaine Cooper didn't doubt that I could write the book. She doubted that the book would be worth reading.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, there is a bit of a difference there.
There's a bit of a difference. She didn't doubt that I could put 130,000 words on a page. She just doubted that anyone would want to read them.
Oh, well, from what I've seen, from the reviews I've seen, they're almost solidly very positive.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Her point was that you can't have someone kidnap someone else and make that person redeemable, and I think she was wrong, and I hope she is wrong, because that's what happened.
Yeah, I think that she's wrong. I think that she is wrong. I think that I think the way that you went about laying the foundation of that relationship, I think it could have blown up on you, but I think you did it very well. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been a very different book if, she was in handcuffs and leg irons throughout the book and was screaming and trying to kill Darcy at every opportunity. But it was not like that.
No. There may have been handcuffs, but that may have been later on and in a completely different context.
That was later, and it was a different context. Yes.
Spoiler! Oops.
Spoiler! Another spoiler.
All right. Oh, I forgot to turn on the question thing. So let me see if anybody's
question thing.
Let me see. Where's the question thing? Has anybody got anything yet? Nope. Nobody's got any questions. All right. Well, if you do have a question or comment for Susan, just type it in the question-y thing. If you don't see where it is, if you're looking at the video on the website, there's a little spot up on the top, I believe, that says Q&A. You got to click on that, and then you should be able to type stuff in, okay? Now, I'm not a follower of the San Francisco series, but did you also you just came out with a new one of those too, right?
Yes, I publish 2 of those a year.
Now, and I know that I run a book group on Goodreads called Mostly Lesfic, and every year we have an A to Z challenge where we try to read at least one book throughout the year that starts with each letter of the alphabet.
Uh-huh.
Q, X, and Z are constant problems. Now, did you just come out with Q?
I've got a Q, Quandary.
Okay. Now, which one did you just publish, though?
I forget.
I heard that.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
What's my latest euphemistic book? Quandary.
Oh, thank you, Carrie.
2 women, 1 mind. Sadly, it's not in my head.
That's much better than 2 women, 1 cup. That's all I'm going to say about that.
And we really are not going to go into what that means. Look it up on the internet, kids.
Now, we did on a show I used to do called Off Topic with my friend Aaron. We did a fetish show, and that came up. I had never heard of it before, and that came up. Yeah, that.
Actually, when I said look it up on the internet, I don't mean that. I take it back. Don't look it up.
Please don't. Do not Google it.
You don't want this in your browser history, and you don't want to have to scrub your brain.
Oh. All right. So, well, what else do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Oh no.
What do you want to talk about?
Oh no. Where you been lately?
I was in Florida. I visited our mutual friend, Andy.
You did? When
did.
You kept that one? Oh, she can't hear. I should say bad things about her.
She's just sitting there so patiently and quietly.
I just hear as a pretty face because I honestly can't hear anything you guys are saying.
Oh, but you are a very pretty face.
We're talking nice about you.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
She heard that. Yes, Andy and I got to have to spend a day together watching girls play volleyball.
Oh yeah, boy, they have some hotties. Why do I hear the part about sex? Why does that happen? I
I
can't
don't
hear
think
anything else you guys are saying, and then I hear that.
I don't think it's your computer. I don't think it's a problem with your computer. I think it's yeah.
Maybe your computer is programmed to only turn on when it hears the word sex.
Right? Girls, bikinis. Yeah.
Possible.
Oh, we had a blast. We had a really good time.
We spent the whole day together.
Yeah.
Have you been anywhere exotic? And I mean, not to say that Florida is not awesome, but
My truck is kind of exotic. Come on now.
It was kind of exotic. But my wife and I were on a cruise last week, so we were warm, nice places in the Caribbean.
Must be tough. Now, are you getting snow in Brooklyn yet?
Got a little smattering of it just this very day, but not much, and I like it, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I had to get my snow tires on a couple weeks ago.
I put my snow tires on. I'm ready.
It's important.
Do you have an avalanche shovel in your trunk like I do?
No.
I have a pink avalanche shovel.
No.
Yes?
I don't have a trunk.
On your bicycle?
I have a very small car. It doesn't have a trunk, but it's got. I do have an ice scraper. So
you should have a shovel. You never know.
I could not fit a shovel in my car.
Well, this shovel's nice because it's only about 12 inches wide by about 15 inches long.
I'm
kind of catching what you're saying. Don't they have camp shells that you can fold in half?
I got one of those.
This is very much like that.
Oh,
it's a very small shovel, and it's meant to be carried in your pack when you're hiking somewhere that there might be an avalanche.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got an e-tool, which is an entrencher. I've got one of those from when I was in the Marines. Okay, I could do that.
I also have a small car with a small trunk, and I got nowhere for extra stuff.
Yeah. So, what's your next book? Because I have a question about a book that you started and didn't finish yet. So, what's next?
I have 3 books in process, which is pretty normal for me. I'm working on redoing The Right Thing, which is from 2000 and maybe 2004, something like that.
Where's that at?
That is at my editor's house.
Okay, good. Okay.
She was doing NaNoWriMo, and I don't think she was doing my book. her serve. She's had it for about 5 weeks now. So that's not going to be done anytime soon because we're doing it chapter by chapter, and we're only on chapter 7, and I believe there are 35 chapters. So, yeah.
Wow.
I'm working on 2 others. One about a pair of chefs in New York called Chef's Special. And I'm doing another one that I did for NaNoWriMo. It does not have a name, but it's about people who knew each other when they were children and meet again as adults. And
Sorry, Andy.
Is vomiting or something.
It's what?
It's not good. Whatever Andy's doing is not good.
Did you hear any of that, Andy? No? Okay. Good.
Honestly, I'm just sitting here for moral support at this point. Or immoral support, depending on what you need,
Just sitting there looking bored.
I'll do Andy's reaction. Oh, flashbacks!
I think I'm gonna pour a drink. I can't hear you guys anyway. I'm pouring a drink.
There are no flashbacks, Sherry. None at all.
Oh, yeah. So you're doing it chronologically from childhood up?
No, you know that they were friends because they tell you they were friends, but you never see them as children.
Oh, okay. Are there any prison scenes?
Oh, no prison.
Let's see. I could add one. I can add one. No, they were. My main character is 40, and she and a guy named Mark were best friends from infanthood. And he has a sister who is 10 years younger. And that is the one who turns out to be the secondary character. So by the time the first woman left for college, the little sister was only 7 years old. So she was not part of their social group, but later on she gets to be very, very social. Very, very, if you know what I mean.
Very nice. So the chef one.
Yeah.
When do you foresee that one coming out? Will that be your spring book then?
I hope to have that out in April. So yes.
Okay. Excellent. And then
Ideally, I would put out 3 books a year. I can easily write 3 books a year, but I can't get 3 books edited. My editors do not edit as quickly as I write.
Maybe it's time to get 2.
I actually have 2.
Motherfucker. I'm trying to help you out here.
They're working concurrently, and I'm still lapping them, and I don't mean that in a good way.
That's in another book completely.
That's in another book.
All right, we have a question from Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Thanks for popping in tonight. Good evening. Where do you get all your ideas? You write wonderful books that I look forward to reading.
Thank you. I get my ideas just from paying attention. I was having dinner at a restaurant in New York, and there was a really cute chef, and a sous chef came bustling by, and she was cute too, and they had a really nice repartee, and I thought, I'm going to write a book about that.
I'm going to get these chefs busy.
That's exactly what I thought, yes. And someone told me about a friend of theirs who was just getting to be friends with someone who she knew as a child and was trying to figure out how to have an adult relationship with somebody she knew as a kid.
Did she mean that kind of adult?
No,
I mean,
just friends.
Oh.
You know, it was like you moved to another town, and all of a sudden somebody who was your friend's little sister is there, and she wants to be friends with you, and it's kind of weird.
Do you tell? So let's say for this particular situation, do you then tell that person, I'm going to make a sexualized book out of your issue? Because that could really be awkward at dinner parties.
Actually, someone did just, I met someone last week who told me about their getting together story, and it was explosive. And I said, anything you tell me is going to wind up in a book, because this is too good to not write about.
That's awesome. So you'll send them a complimentary signed copy, of course.
Maybe. Yeah, they say that you should never tell a writer anything you don't want to wind up screwed up and published.
Very nice. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. All right. Well, I think we're gonna. Andy, can you hear?
I can. I can actually hear now. I closed out another Google program, and it might have done the trick.
Okay. Well, let's. I think if unless you have something else that you want to share, Susan.
No. Better late than never.
Yeah. Hey, I got a question. Are you? Do you watch American Horror Story?
Me?
Yes.
No.
No. Are you scared?
Yes.
All right then. You don't even have to get any further.
Sadly, I am not, I think, a full lesbian because I don't like horror, I don't like sci-fi, I don't like fantasy. All of the things that my normal sisters like, I don't like.
Well, yeah. you like lesbian sex, so I think that kind of, you know, I think that balances it out.
I think that's
Humans in the relatively current day and with no weird appendages coming out of them other than the ones they were born with or can purchase.
There you go. See? I think really all you need is to be a big fan of vaginas.
I am a huge fan of vaginas.
There you go. I think that's all you need. And, if anybody questions you, just say, hey, I'm a fan of vaginas. I get to keep my card.
All you need is love and a vagina.
You know what? That would be a good T-shirt. Seriously. Good
Or the title of a short story.
Or if you did the thing wrong, your T-shirt would say, I am a fan of huge vaginas, and then you got nothing but problems.
It's just not right. Wow, is that not right?
And on that note...
Yeah, exactly. Holy smokes.
So, well, we'll have to have you back on for a full show.
Yeah, absolutely.
The next time you come out with a non-San Francisco book.
I think you're prejudiced against San Francisco.
I just can't do it. I just can't do it.
You can't see this, but I have my Noe Valley T-shirt on. No, can't see it.
You're who?
Can't see it.
Oh, I like that Noe Valley T-shirt. That's cute. I meant to steal that when I saw
My
you.
characters live in a San Francisco neighborhood called Noe Valley.
Oh, I've been mispronouncing it the whole time.
Last time I went, I bought a T-shirt.
Yeah. I needed to sneak that one out of your luggage, and I didn't do it.
Dang.
I've started D at least 3 or 4 times. I try so hard. I even went and rebought them on Amazon so I could have them automatically on my Kindle, and it's like I just can't do it.
Can't read that shit. Just can't.
Well, it's not that it's shit. It's just
I cannot gulp that shit down. It's too horrible.
I need more action.
I wish I could read that horrible stuff, but I can't.
I love you so much, but that book sucks. You know what? Every time I say something like that, I get like 5 people to contact me privately and go, you shouldn't say that because those books are awesome and I read them all the time. Well, I'm really happy for you, and there's lots of things that I read over and over and over that I'm sure other people just hate. But but I think I contact you now just about every time I restart Almost Heaven or All That Matters.
You do.
Oh my God, I restarted All That Matters again. Did I tell you? I was talking to a coworker. Go, you have to read this book. You'll like it. You have to read this book. You'll like it.
Oh, I think it was just a few weeks ago, and I sent Susan an email. I'm like, I wasn't gonna tell you that that I started this book again, but I was feeling kind of depressed, and then I remembered that you actually like to know when people are reading your stuff. So here you go.
Who wouldn't like that?
Yeah. Speaking of really good books,
Huge compliment.
I finished Sarah Waters' new book this morning.
Oh.
I don't know if either of you enjoy Sarah Waters' books, but The Paying Guest, I finished it this morning. Super good, so many twists. I was not sure at any point in the book from beginning to end what was going to happen. It was really, really good. That's
excellent. What time period does it take place in?
1922.
Okay.
But it's not a flashback.
No, there are no flashbacks.
Yay! Okay, I'll be getting it.
Yeah. And I do
1920s.
Yeah, I really recommend the audiobook also. The actress Juliette Stevenson does it.
Oh, I like her.
Maybe I'll just get the audiobook. Good idea.
She did a great job. She really did. I really recommend it. She did a great job. And then this afternoon I started started Outlander because I watched the first few episodes of the show. And I really liked it. I really liked that, and so I went ahead and there was a deal on Amazon, but the ebook was like $1.99 or 99 cents, and then I got the audiobook to go with it for another $2 or $3, and it's really cool because if you do it in the Kindle app on your tablet, you can listen to it while you're reading it, and it like flips the pages for you and everything as you keep going. Yeah, and I'm really enjoying that too. So we'll see. I mean, it's a huge, huge series, and the books are really big too. So I don't know. We'll see how far I get. But I got the first 2 books on that kind of a deal for like $5. So
I'm sure there's more action than there is in the Ifm Hyssop series.
which is also a huge series.
I'm certain of that.
My goal for 2015 will be to get through Disclosures.
I think it's a worthy goal.
I think,
Skip to the latest book.
Huh?
Skip to the latest book. I'll tell you what happened in between.
Okay. All right. Oh, I hate doing that. I don't know if I could do that.
You can do it.
But I can tell you what happens because nothing happens.
Oh, for
It's not really a big selling point, Susan,
The series is about small moments, and if you're not a small moments kind of person, then you won't like it.
I think I think I am a small moments kind of person. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Moments.
I think maybe it's
moments.
Maybe it's I don't know. I'm going to try it again because, I mean, I enjoy your work so much, and I've read all of your fucking books so many damn times that...
Fucking books. Your goddamn fucking books.
Goddamn fucking books. If you would stop... You need to finish up this series so you can stop thinking about them and then make all 3 of your books every year new standalones.
I can write 3 new standalones. I just need 3 editors.
I know, but if I'm saying you eliminate... You eliminate the one from the series, and then your editors will have the same amount. Problem solver.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how to make people work faster because they have it honestly takes almost twice as long to edit the book than it does to write it.
That's amazing.
I find it odd.
Well, but no, it's not odd. It makes total sense because you're just hammering stuff out, and then they have to go through and go, this doesn't make any damn sense, or you're missing this shit here.
I honestly don't think that's accurate.
It could be. It could be.
Saying.
I don't know.
I don't just give them the first draft.
Yeah, I know, but still, I mean, they have to take time.
It's a mess. A friggin' mess.
I don't know who your editors are. I don't want to piss them off. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's your fault. And that's just where we're going to go with that.
It is.
You come on, you get abused.
But I think my editors are good, so they're popular, so they're doing, 4 books at a time. That's the problem.
That will put a damper on things.
And you got to wait in line.
You have to wait in line?
Got to wait in line.
That's unconscionable. I'm just saying.
I know.
Well, you never have to wait in line with us. So anytime you want to come on, we'll bump anybody. I don't care. Sarah Waters, I'm sorry. Susan wants to come on.
No, that's not right.
All right, Andy, let's wrap this up because American Horror Story is on tonight.
Don't scare me.
Oh, stop. Oh, stop. So, thank you, Susan, for coming on. I wish I could have heard 98% of what you said. I got 2%, though. So
you heard the important 2%.
Yeah, right.
Just like in the Hism whatever books. You only need that 2%.
I'm going to send you a synopsis of all of the books.
And then I'll pick it. Well, no, let me try Disclosures again. I have it. It's on my Kindle. Let me try it. I may just try and listen to it. That may do better for me.
I don't know.
I'll let you know.
You might need a storyboard, somebody to draw stuff or something.
I think really what I want to do is I want to find out about Catherine. I want to find out about Jamie's mom.
I could take the book and get rid of all the other storylines and just give you that one.
You are so accommodating. And we'll talk about this part offline. So let's wrap this up. Thank you, Susan, for coming on. We really appreciate it. No lie, anytime you want to be with us, we want to be with you. So there you go.
We want to get with you, Susan.
We want to get with you. We love you.
Love you.
As always, thank you very much for your
love you, baby.
magnificence.
Hi.
All right. Oh, I gotta click the button. It's my turn. Damn it. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.